Good morning. Sunday morning. We were competing yesterday. We're going to go for a hack today and give the horses a nice canter. I thought I'd bring you with me and do a bit of a Sunday reset, equestrian edition. So let's have a look. First things first is picking out Harley's feet and doing a quick groom. As he's now clipped, this literally takes me 5 seconds, whereas in the summer I would have done a full groom with all of my different brushes. He just doesn't need that at the moment, so we do a quick flick and then a quick flick over his body, and before we know it, we are out with the horses on the ride. I absolutely love riding at this time of year. The colours are so beautiful, and even more so from behind the ears of Harley. And today we're actually heading to one of our favourite canter spots. We were both competing our horses in dressage yesterday. Harley and I came first and got our highest score ever of 69.77%. So we're taking the horses off to do something really fun today as a way of kind of breaking up the weekend. Dad, I think it should just push for you if she can push it.
Try again.
Good boy. Back. That's it. Back. Yeah, good boy. Well done. He's like, I'll just have a snack.
Girl. Oh, good boy.
You're very good. It's okay. Good boy. Oh, left. Yeah.
HRRHI up here?
Yeah. Let's do it. Boy, he's in canter already. Whoa. Good boy. Oh, good boy. That was lovely. Good boy. You might recall from the fun ride video that this is the same place that I came cantering with my coach as we were warming up for the fun ride, and it's really nice to be able to feel so confident on a horse now. I feel like I'm really getting to know Harley, so we do a few canters in this stretch, so I'll let you enjoy those. Yeah. Boy. Hey? It's got a bit deep, doesn't it? Good boy. You two are just angels. You're just wonderful, aren't you? This is all, not all I wanted, but on my wish list I was like, I want a horse that I can take in a really open space and feel completely safe. Now I do think it gets a bit wet towards the end, or it did last time, but we'll just have to play it by ear. Just keep an eye out. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Boy. Enter. Boy. bit faster. And I was sort of like, oh my God, is he taking a pull? But then I thought, no, he's just keeping up with Mary. And I was like, well, if Debbie's happy with this speed, then I'm happy. I was like, we're fine. Oh, I heard you towards the end, but I wasn't close enough. Yeah. But Hannah said, she was like, they will go a bit faster there because it's downhill.
It's downhill.
And she said it's fine.
And it's back towards home.
Yep. And she was like, just if they've got a hold, that's okay. She was like, you don't need to panic, that's how it should feel. Yep. So now when I'm riding there, I'm like, okay, good boy. I know. There's a person in the driveway. That's it. Back. That's it. No, I know, we're not going through it though. We're actually just going to stand over here. That's it. Good boy. Is that okay? Sorry.
That's it, Mary. Good girl. Wait till we go to Belford.
Oh yes! Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
We will be doing the 70. Maybe a couple of 80.
So that for me was literally the definition of a Sunday reset when it comes to the horses. Mentally, physically, doing something different, letting them have a canter and a stretch, ready for the week ahead. And just while we're walking back, I'll give you a little update on the competition because I sort of said it in a rushed way at the beginning, but I've got enough footage now to do that. So we were competing at home, and you might remember that we couldn't do the last dressage competition because I thought Harley had a hot hoof and I just didn't want to push him. And he was incredible. We had our new style of training that we've been practicing, and we got our highest score ever, which was 69.77%. And we won the class. So I'm actually going down this week to use the boards while they're still out in the arena to practice the canter in the prelim so that I can start doing a bit of prelim as well. We've been waiting for the canter to get a bit more balanced, but everything's going really well. And we've got an outing coming up as well with Debbie, who's on the horse with me here. And we're going to go practice show jumping at a different location. So that should be really fun as well. So that was Harley sorted. Now it's time for my post-ride ritual. So I've been trying out the Equilite LED vest, which you can see here, and I'll give you more thoughts on that once I've ridden in it for a bit longer. I wore a toggy coat today. First time I've ridden in a coat in ages because it's been so chilly. I have my Champion TI22 body protector, always hack out in that, especially if I'm going cantering. Just wearing a t-shirt because it wasn't super cold. This is Toggy Hayes winter breeches and the Toggy t-shirt. I had my Champion Revolve Ventair with Mips jockey skull. I tend not to wear a fixed peak if I'm going cantering, just in case. Popping on a light base layer, this is also Toggy, and then topping it off with an easy Toggy G-lay. I'm very lucky to be supported by Toggy, so it's no surprise that I love riding in their stuff, and I'll link to all of the outfit in the description so that you can see what I've got and why I'm wearing it. Oh my goodness, what a gorgeous day. I'm about to go make myself a little coffee and get some hot water and clean my tack. And this to me is a Sunday. Now, I love proper coffee, but I'm absolutely addicted to this Kenko latte powder at the moment. It basically means I can make a latte at the yard without needing anything but hot water, and also had some special syrup because it's Sunday and I felt like it. The reusable cup was actually a Christmas present from my partner, and I really like it. It's called a circular reusable cup, and it's made from recycled materials, but they come in really pretty designs. I hope that you're going to be able to see it in a moment if I change the camera angle. Oh, there we go, as if by magic, but you can see it there. It's really cute. Next up is tack cleaning. I don't clean my tack every day, shock horror. I do try, but I don't always have time. I always clean the bit without fail, but I usually give my tack a really good go on the quieter days and then properly on the weekends. This tack actually wasn't that bad because we did the dressage competition yesterday. It was in pretty good shape, but I thought I'd give it another go because it's a Sunday and that's just what we do. I don't tend to take it apart, maybe once every month, once every couple of months, but wasn't doing that today. So right now I'm using a cloth that's been dipped in hot water and wrung out to just get the grease off the tack, which I learned a little while ago is quite controversial, I think, in the US. Apparently in the US people don't quote unquote water their tack before they clean it, but that's always how I've been taught to do it, certainly in the UK. I'd be interested in the comments if this is something that you do. We're not getting the tack wet, but we are using the kind of steam and the hotness, that's terrible wording, of the cloth to get any grease and grime off it before we actually put any saddle soap on top. So this specific soap, I don't use it every single time that I clean my bridle, but it was recommended by the designer of this bridle. So this bridle was actually bespoke. I bought it made to measure from a person called Kelly J Leather, and I treated myself to it earlier this year. I got it all made to measure for Harley, got to pick all of the different parts of the leather, all of the beading. It was a really cool experience, and she just recommended that I use that particular saddle soap on it every now and again, or leather care, and then I'll follow up with another saddle soap that I use every time that I clean it. So I'll show you both, but this always gives it a lovely shine and makes it feel really supple. So this is the bridle when it's done. I then followed up with my saddle, my riding boots, Harley's boots, my Equitex. I didn't film all of it because I just lost the will to live of finding all of the angles, but here's a little bit of me doing my riding boots, and then it was time to take Harley's massage pad off. Next up, very much a Sunday reset thing, was doing Harley's hooves. So in the winter, obviously pick out the hooves every single day, try to get all of the mud off once it's dried. Sometimes that means getting the mud off after I've ridden. It's one of the benefits of him being in during the day and out at night. And then a couple of times a week during the winter, I will put on Red Horse Hoof Cleanse. No, sorry, what's it called? Red Horse Sole Cleanse to keep any thrush or bacteria at bay. It's really, really good stuff. I've tried other hoof sort of products, but this is the one that I find is the best. So after I ride, pick his feet out again, obviously pick them out before we went riding, and then spray on the Red Horse Hoof Cleanse Sole Cleanse, to the clean hoof. Let that soak in. It will then be soaking in whilst he's in for the rest of the day before he goes out at night, so it has the time to sort of do the job. So back home now, and Sundays are for the best food. I normally have eggs for breakfast. I actually haven't eaten on this day and it's about 2 p.m. by this point. So I'm making an omelette with a bit of a twist. My dad used to make us omelettes with ripped up bread, so a bit like a deconstructed eggy bread, and it's delicious. So that's what I'm making for myself this morning, and then I'm going to have it with some avocado and some cucumber on the side. That's the final part of my self-care Sunday. I've just come to the gym. I'm like hiding in a locker filming since I never film at the gym at all. If it's quiet enough up there, I'm going to film a few of the exercises and show you what I do. I need to film some flexibility updates anyway, so I feel like this is a good moment to do that and not feel weird. We'll see. The gym is really important to me. I train about 5 or 6 times a week, and it was really important to me as well. When I lost Woody, it gave me a new focus. And at the moment, I train with Stephanie Jane Brumpton. She is also an equestrian, and she sets me 4 workouts a week using an app, and I follow those in the gym and then add in any other exercises that I want to do. So this is me doing one of the warm-up exercises, and I'll show you on screen what I'm actually doing today because I couldn't film all the exercises, guys. I just felt so awkward, I'm sorry. But I will show you a little bit about what I'm doing. So this is one that's opening up the hip flexors. And when I first started doing it, I actually struggled so much on this side. I couldn't get my elbow to the floor because my hip flexors were so tight. So it's really nice to see improvements in that way. This is how the workouts appear for me in the app. I'm currently doing the grasshopper stretch with rotation in the background, went into some scapular stuff, then some core, then into some TRX row and dumbbell sort of leg related stuff, then into some cardio, which today was the assault bike. This was really tough. It's the longest time I've spent on the assault bike, and it really required me to like get a sense of my zones. This was me after the assault bike, and then it was just into stretches and the physio that I've been set for my knee, and that was the workout complete. Well, that is it. That is my Sunday reset vlog, a little bit different to normal. I hope you've enjoyed it. The only thing left to do now is plan Harley's week ahead in one of my diaries, and if you want to purchase one of those yourself, then the link is in the description. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.